Alright, and here we are in the Beyond the Summit Open Qualifiers. I just had to check really quick. This is the round of 16 between Luccini and Hippo. Doesn't look like either team is using their team name or their real name, so this is going to be a little difficult, a little bit of a struggle here, but we live on. Going to the bans, we've got Earth Spirit getting banned, we've got Death Prophet getting banned, OD and Nature's Prophet. Couldn't even tell you for which teams. Didn't really get a chance to look in the lobby.
Radiant team pick.
But we get an Enigma pick coming out here first. Most likely Jungle Enigma leaves open the off lane for what could have been a Nature's Prophet if it didn't get banned, but it could leave it open for someone like a Beast. Beastmaster, if they want it. Lone Druid coming in here, another interesting pick. Lone Druid being banned quite a bit in this recent days, and with an Invoker coming out here, you've got Invoker mid, Lone Druid possibly going in the jungle. Alright, so Tidehunter gets picked out here. Tidehunter gonna be your off laner for Luccini. I figured out the teams. I took a quick look over. Rolo is on the side of Hippo. So Hippo right now has Lone Druid and Invoker, coming off a win from the round of 32 against Lonely Boys. So let's see if they continue on. The winner of this game goes on to take the winner of the Evernova match, which is going on right now as well. So these bans coming out, it's going to be Viper. They're taking out what is usually a mid-hero. Not sure why you'd take out Viper once Invoker's picked. Ursa getting banned out here by Hippo. You know, both teams are still looking for that position 1. And, you know, with Invoker sitting there in the mid lane, probably your position 2 Invoker. He's going to be trying to get that 2 farm. And right now, you know, maybe you throw him up against the Zeus. Maybe a Quap comes out. Go into these bans here, you're going to probably look to ban out, at least for the side of Luccini, ban out some position 1 heroes you don't want to be up against. Or actually, for Luccini, you want to be banning out supports. For Hippo, you'd be banning out some position 1 heroes. But they ban out Razor, another mid-hero here, or someone who does go mid most of the time. It's interesting bans. It's with an Invoker already on the board, I don't know why you continue to ban out these heroes.
Radiant team pick.
But the ban of Sven comes out here. It's a good ban. Especially lining up with that Tidehunter, gives a lot of room for Sven to do work. And now a Rubik coming out, and he's already got 2 great ultis to steal. You can steal the Ravage, steal the Black Hole. Rubik right now is looking like a pretty prime support, and someone I thought that maybe Luccini would want to look to ban out, because you do not want these 2 big ultis getting stolen. And Spectre's ult not crazy for Rubik to steal, but Spectre's going to be your position 1 safe lane farmer here for the side of Luccini, and pretty much leaves them without a mid, without an in-lane support right now. And you've got Malefice, you've got Ravage. You still kind of need a stun on the side of Luccini. So now you're looking for something maybe like a Lion, maybe a Venge, or, you know, maybe a Shadow Shaman. Not Shadow Shaman. Yeah, Shadow Shaman. There we go. Someone who can get some lockdown, and Lion's really good with that. He's got the Hex, he's got the stun, and then he's got that huge nuke if someone's trying to get away. But with Gush there, Malefice there, it won't be easy for someone to get away. Spectre's got a lot of speed. Anyone trying to run away won't exactly have a lot of time. So the nuke there from Lion is always good. So I kind of expect that to get picked next. And then pick your mid laner last, because there's only one more ban left, and I doubt it's going to be the mid laner they want to keep. For the side of Hippo, right now you've got the mid Invoker, your support Rubik, going in lane with the Slark now, and Lone Druid could be going in that off lane, could be going in the jungle.
Zeus.
Now you pick out that Zeus. So Zeus in that mid lane for the side of Luccini. Up against an Invoker, he could have not a easy time. But we could see him do potentially well here with Tidehunter coming out, maybe getting a Gush, maybe a Malefice comes out from Enigma, he hides out from his jungle.
5 seconds remaining.
And then on top of that, if Spectre gets an early level 6, he can come in on the Invoker and make this lane a little easy for Zeus. So we go into these last bans. Witch Doctor, a good ban, has that stun, has that high damage ulti if he puts it in right, especially with a Ravage and a Black Hole available. It is definitely an ulti to watch out for.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So this last ban coming out from Luccini,
Reserve time.
I would say ban another support. Try and get someone you don't want to be up against out of the draft. You don't want your Zeus getting nuked down, so maybe take out Lina, maybe even take out that line if you're not going to pick him. But we really are trying to keep your Zeus alive here mid and get the advantage on the Invoker. You keep that Invoker down, keep him from getting that early Midas. Take out the Enchantress.
Radiant team pick.
Another interesting ban coming out here from Luccini. So last pick's coming out. It looks like Hippo could use maybe a stun. They gotta hope he gets the root.
10 seconds
You
remaining.
do have lift from Rubik. If you land a pounce, you've got that too, but
5 seconds
something a
remaining.
little more reliable would be better for them, and
Reserve
that's why
time.
Lion is one of those good picks. Could always see a Sand King come out here, not a bad hero. Long range stun, high damage ulti.
Seconds remaining.
The Undying.
And they go Undying here, so it's going to be a support Undying. Although, if they throw Druid in the jungle, they could put Undying into the off lane, making him a little bit more farmed up. Rubik Sark in the safe lane, Invoker in the mid lane, and that means you got to be watching out for that Undying. He throws down a high-level Tombstone, anything, level 2, level 3, early on in the game is going to be something difficult for Luccini to deal with. Tidehunter can take a lot of abuse, but, he gets slowed up from that Tombstone, everybody joins in, and it definitely will become an issue. So Jakiro getting picked here, a little more push potential for the side of Luccini. Has that Liquid Fire, Zeus can put on a good push here, and Enigma, those Eidolons do a lot of damage, so they do have some pushing potential here for the side of Luccini. Hippo, on the other hand, they don't have a lot of definite lockdown. They have the lift, they have maybe a root if it comes, maybe a pounce if it hits, maybe a tornado if it hits. It's kind of rough with them. They don't have a huge lockdown coming into this game, but on the other side, you've got Malefice. It's a mini stun that can slow someone down. Gush can slow someone down. Black Hole and ulti you don't want to waste. Ravage, a ulti you don't exactly want to waste. The only real low cooldown stun for the other side is Ice Path, but that's, still a little bit of a skill shot. Gotta land that to make it work. So we take a quick look. Winner of this game playing the winner of Evernova and BW4. And Evernova has the lead in that game, 12-10. They're up about 3,000 gold according to Track Dota. So that game, just about 16 minutes in, and that will be in the quarterfinals. Winner of that versus the winner of this. So let me see if I can get these names right, because I do not know everybody here. But we're probably going to call everybody by their hero name just because, or most people by their hero name. Throw the last hits and denies up on the board. Everybody getting settled in. Somebody got lucky and got this set. And it was not me. So it's the Zeus, Spectre, Enigma, Jakiro, and Tidehunter for the side of Luccini, and on the other side, Hippo, it is Rubik Sark, Lone Druid, Undying Invoker. Names aren't up there, so just remember green Hippo and red Luccini. I'm actually gonna text. There we go. Let's just switching up something on Twitch really quick, because there's no names up there. I put them on there on my Twitch stream. If you're watching in Dota TV, it's twitch.tv/gaming4gelt. So, quick smoke coming out here from Luccini. heading towards the top lane. All 5 are appearing to be smoked. That is very interesting. So Tide going down to that bottom lane by himself. Meanwhile, the rest of his teammates smoked up going top. Looks like Virgo is just going to go into this top lane by himself. The only one they might find is Rolo, but the bear is going to be there. Deep ward placed here. They do spot out Rolo.
30 seconds to battle.
So nothing really too intense going on here before the bell. Just a couple deep wards here. Gonna spot out the Tide. And Tide throwing a deep ward in there. They are probably going to know where it is. Nothing really happening. So you're going to have the Invoker and Zeus pick up the bounty runes in that mid lane and have Virgo and Jakiro up here top against Lone Druid, who won't be in the jungle. He'll be in this off lane role. Unlike what I said. You're going to have the Invoker in the mid lane, obviously. And then Rubik and Slark down here, bottom up against Tide. So 3 clarities, 4 Fashion Kill on this Enigma. Going to be trying to get as much farm as he can, get that early blink. It was a level 1 Liquid Fire taken here by the Jakiro. Going to try and push Rolo out of lane, hitting him whenever he can. You know, sometimes you see an early Dual Breath come out, and woof. It's a decay on 2, so Spectre's going to have to watch out here. Liquid Fire coming out on Undying. He's still going to hit away. Has decay in 1, but nothing quite doing for the time being. So this Undying Lone Druid lane going to be interesting. More Liquid Fire coming out, pushing that Undying out of lane. Down low, Tide getting a little too far in. Does have that salve. He'll be back up at full health. Does have 1 level in that Kraken shell. Not going to hit on this Slark. They are apparently not a compatible couple. But 4-0 here, not doing terribly. Futz is going to try and put some pressure on him, but with that level 1 in the Kraken shell, he's not really feeling it. So, take a look here. Haste Rune coming out. Lift is there for Rubik, who's going to run towards this mid lane. And maybe try and get something going here on the Zeus. Invoker is there. Lift does come out, throws him back. Not too much really going down right now, but he's about half health. And with that body, you will find himself away. And oof, 80 health left here on this Invoker, and gonna salve up, get himself out of harm's way, and find his escape. So level 2, not even Dual Breath. It's Ice Path here for the Jakiro, using that Liquid Fire to hit on this Undying. Push him out a little bit. Now without the Rubik, Sark coming a little bit vulnerable here from an Anchor Smash and a couple hits from the Tide. Not really much farm on Rolo here. Meanwhile, 12-1 on Virgos. And there it is, first blood and a death for the Invoker. The Invoker dives real far into that mid lane. Gets about 519 gold for that solo kill on Zeus that I have shockingly missed. He goes down to the tower as well, so it's 1-for-1 trade. More gold going the way of Hippo. And 1 death not being seen by me. That crucial first blood. A little bit of arc lightning fun coming out there for the Invoker. Sark not level 6. You might want to be careful here. No levels in Gush just yet. It's 2 in Anchor Smash, 2 in the Kraken Shell, and it looks like Tide might want it. Can throw a couple hits there, and not going to be enough without that Anchor Smash. Sark still a little far forward, does eat a salve, so he'll be back up to about full health. Lifted up is this Tide. He's going to take a couple hits. The Anchor Smash comes in, leaving Sark a little low. Now the Pounce comes in. Tide getting real low here. A couple hits coming in from Futz, but still not enough with that level 2 and Kraken Shell. He's still hitting away at this Sark. Not enough. One more hit is all he needs, and he's not going to get it. Sitting there with 9 health, and now Rubik in a little bit of trouble, but he's going to just turn around and use that Fade Bolt and bring down the Tidehunter. Meanwhile, up top, the Spectre's going to fall as well. A lot of people low, and we see the Undying fall to the Enigma as well. So, 2-for-2 trade, but Spectre going down. And Undying... Actually, no, it was only 2-for-1. Huh. They got the Spectre. They got the Tide. Tide level 6 does have that Ravage. Might be looking to get himself something. Does find Sark. Pounces forward into lane. Doesn't really want to be eating any level 3 Anchor Smashes here.
Mine, right?
But he's 20-5, farming a decently, not too well, just about 700 gold here. Bull and the Bear are going to farm these creeps up top. And smoked up here is Foots. They're going to be looking for another kill. Also the Undying smoked up, so maybe they're going to look for the Spectre to push out just a little bit. Give them time to get the lift, maybe throw down a Tombstone and hopefully get themselves a kill and a root. So Tombstone does fly here. Here comes the lift. He's getting thrown back, getting real low. Now he's trying to get out. Does have that magic stick to bring him back up, but it's not going to be enough. Here's the Bear and Bone Druid looking for one more hit, and they do get it. Fut's going to take a bunch of tower shots, and he's going to survive with 17 health, standing under tower right there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So nobody really there to help out the Spectre, and that's another death. That's already 2. And they are shutting him down.
Dire's top
Despite
tower
being
is under attack.
54, despite being 22-2, there's not really much on this Spectre. Well, we take a look at the possible saving grace here for them, and it's that Enigma in the jungle. Just about 60-1, almost done with that mech, about 550 gold away here. With that black hole, level 7, they might be able to set something up with an early mech. So Futz here now in the mid lane. Take a look here at the Zeus. We haven't really taken a look here in the mid lane. And he's 42-2, 1-1. Does have himself a bottle, Arcane Boots, and 600 gold up. Meanwhile, against the Invoker, who is just bought himself the Hand of Midas recipe, so it's an 8.5-minute Midas here for the side of Hippo on this Invoker. And it's not 6 minutes, it's, you know, not that crazy fast you might see in the higher games, but it is 8.5 minutes in, and it's early. And with the lead that they already have, this is only going to push it even further forward. It's only 500 net worth right now, but the Spectre not getting much, so they have shut down the Spectre for the time being. Don't want to leave her alone to get the farm up. So they're going to continue to keep the pressure on. Hopefully get another kill on the Spectre, and that will pretty much confirm an easy time for Slark and Invoker. They won't have to worry about too much damage coming out here from the Spectre early on. Tide sitting here, Arcane Boots, Iron Talon, Stick, Branch, and 1 shield, and he looks like he might be in a little bit of trouble. He goes towards this creep camp in their jungle. Sark takes a look. Invoker and Futz are there. But Tide just going to back up completely behind tower. No ward vision, but just a hunch when there's no Invoker in the mid lane. So come back here, uses Arcane Boots, uses Iron Talon, clean up some creeps while they push forward on him. Meanwhile, in the jungle, you've got Enigma finishing up this mech, has his boots, level 8. 1 level into that black hole. 4 into those Eidolons. They will be hitting pretty hard here. And 2 into that Malefice, so maybe they look for a kill here with Ravage and Black Hole up. So we take a quick look over at the Evernova game, not on stream, but I'm looking at it on Track Dota on my phone. Evernova up about 4,000 gold right now, 21-19. They are pushing in on those tier 3s, and they will be, the winner of that game will be versing the winner of this game. The lift comes out on Tidehunter, the pounce is there, the Fade Bolt as well, but with 3 levels in Kraken Shell, Tide will kind of just clean that off and be okay in lane. So Jakiro here. Enigma here with the Black Hole. Eidolons making their way downtown. And they're looking to get this Sark early on. He's only level 8, not too much. Malefice does come out. The pounce away, the lift from Futz. The Ravage does get popped. So now the Zeus ult falls, and down goes Futz. And Sark's going to make his way away. Invoker looking for himself for a kill. And EMP does come out. Now the TV's to follow. Undying is there, has thrown his tombstone down, and it's doing a little bit of work, slowing people down. The Tidehunter just about 2 hits away, but the Undying's actually going to fall. Sark back in the battle. Not too much going on, so 2-3 fall. Only the Enigma falls for the side of Luccini, 3 falling. And the buyback was used on the Rubik. And that buyback came in with just about nothing doing on it.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
So Roafoot's trying to push this bottom tier 1. Gonna get glyphed up early here. TPs are coming in from both the Enigma and the Tidehunter. Lifted up is the Tide. Gonna stun up the Jakiro. The Ice Path does come out from Rubik. Now they get that gush off here. Spectre Vergatas is going to be looking for it. Futz getting really low, really fast, and he's going to be taken out. Another kill going the way of Luccini as they have started to turn this game around. So that's more gold, more experience going the way of Luccini, and a tier 1 tower. You're going to get glyphed up, but the Liquid Fire is there and the entire team. So not really much to stop this push. Especially with 3 levels into that Liquid Fire, it's going to be really easy for the side of Luccini to push with that Jakiro. Invoker gets the kill on the tower. Ice Path missing on both enemies. Tornado does come out. EMP is there. Gonna lift up the Jakiro and bring him down to no mana. So all he has to his name is Liquid Fire. So Ravage back up in 9. They might be looking for a bit more. Black Hole is there still. In that deep ward, they do see the Invoker. And Soul Ring used here. Gonna put down the Midnight Pulse. The Black Hole is used, and here comes the Spectre, and they're gonna grab themselves a kill. Enigma getting credit for it. The Ice Path comes out on this TP. Gonna definitely be stopped by this Undying, and they glyph up again. But a 5-man push down this mid tower with a Liquid Fire on level 4. It's gonna make for an easy tower siege. Meanwhile, they look to trade towers again, so this tier 1 top getting hit down low. Gonna be glyphed up. They've taken this tier 1 mid. And now Luccini just look for more with these Eidolons. With this Liquid Fire level 4, nothing could really stop them. They glyph again, but it's really not worth that much. They kill these creeps off in the process. They do have these Eidolons. They have this Liquid Fire. It's down to half health. And just like that, another tower is really just gone. Uncontested. So Sark coming in from the side. No trees there to really hide from the enemy team, so he's just going to back off.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Vergitas maybe looking for a kill on this Undying, who doesn't really have much to his name. The smoke here from Fashion Killer and Jakiro. They're going to be looking to get a kill on this Undying, who's not too far forward. They're going to look for him to push again. But the push won't be coming. Meanwhile, down here in the jungle, Tidehunter getting himself a kill onto the Slark. And he will find himself dying, but that for a Slark overall is a gold, yeah, 50 going the way of Hippo, but that's a Slark going down to a Tidehunter, and that's more beneficial for Luccini. And now this last tier 1 for the side of Luccini will fall to Rolo. Phase boots here on the bear. Rolo about 3,300 gold, looking for that Radiance, getting that Sacred Relic up first. He's pretty close to it. So Tornado comes out here on the Jakiro. He's getting low. He's going to get hit by that Cold Snap, and he's going to fall. They do drop the Tombstone with nobody else there, so a little unnecessary. Crimson Guard getting picked up here for the Tide. What is here? They're going to be looking for something, and Ravage not up for another 60 seconds. No Black Hole for 30, so no big ults for the side of Luccini to defend this. They get the Gush. The EMP gets dropped. It's not going to hit. Some Ice Path whiffing from the Jakiro. Nothing doing so far. Meanwhile, Sark hitting away at this Zeus. Gonna pounce there. Gonna get the damage coming out. Death Pack? No. Yeah, Dark Pack. Trying to hit on this Zeus. Will get it to land again and will take him out all by himself. The Malphus does come out. Now the TPs are going for a try, but with the Malphus there, he's not going to be able to get out. And Vergitas getting himself a kill here. And they do ping out Roche. No ward vision on it, so they will be able to go in. Eidolon's picked up here by the Enigma. Tide popping that Lincolns with the Gush. Now they get the Malphus out on Roche. He's getting hit, but not too low, too fast. Spirit Bear does come in, does spot this out. Now Invoker around with the Tornado, does hit it on 2 with the EMP to follow, and it will hit. So no, not enough mana here. Never mind, back up for Tide. That gets popped by the Enigma. They back off from Roche.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So Bear does have that Sacred Relic early on, and as well as 400, 500 gold here, and that Radiance will be coming in just about around the 20-21 minute mark. That's going to cause a lot of trouble for Luccini here. We're going to grab this tier 1. Now the TP comes in from Undying. The Ice Path is there, and ult used as well, but he's just going to fall to the Zeus with that Aether Lens. And now that Tombstone almost for free. Here comes the EMP, going to hit onto the Enigma. Not really doing too much. Meanwhile, lifted up is Jakiro. He's going to fall to the Invoker. Here comes the Haunt. Here comes the Ravage. And stolen by Futz. He gets the reverse Ravage. It does hit on 4 on Luccini. Down goes the Enigma. Down goes Invoker. Now Sark looking for a couple kills. The Crimson Guard is used here, trying to keep everybody alive. Down goes Futz. Down goes Sark. And 4 are dead here for the side of Hippo. So they push this tier 2 top. It's down to about 300 health here. TPs do come in. Spectre finds his way out. Zeus with this Veil, with this Aether Lens, 300 gold. Gonna be hitting real hard here. And you saw that evident when he hit the Zeus, or hit the Undying, excuse me, with the Lightning Bolt. So, Sark invisible here with the Shadow Blade, does hit on this Jakiro, gets the Dark Pack off. Now really low here is Jakiro. He will fall to the Sark. Sark using his ulti, and now he's got to run. Tornado does come out with the EMP on Zeus, and that's going to bring him down to just about no mana. The Crimson Guard is used by the Tide. The Gush to follow up as well. But still, no kill. Just Jakiro going down. That's going to be a kill for Sark. Take a look top. TP from low. Going to be in time. Now Bear all by himself and going to be summoned back in base. So Radiance is finally finished on that Bear here at 21 minutes. She's going to make these team fights a little harder for Luccini. So Tide picking up the plate mail here, looking towards that Shiva's with that Crimson Guard as well, is going to make him just an unstoppable watermelon. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, bouncing away is Sark. He is going to get seen here and going to get the black hole on him. Meanwhile, no damage coming out just yet. Ice Path is there to follow up as well. Here comes the Sentry Ward, trying to bring him down with that urn, and the last hit going towards Enigma. Down goes Sark. That's another death for the Sark, who is number 2 here in the net worth, along with the Invoker and Lone Druid. It's 3 for the side of Hippo, but not too far ahead from the 3 on the side of Luccini. Now they get the Tornado EMP on Enigma. He's getting cold snap. He's getting brought down real fast. Undying getting credit for that kill. Now the ult follows up with the Zeus coming around the back. is Luccini. They're looking for Futz. Maybe try and get themselves a Ravage. The Ravage does come out. Just misses on the last 3 on the outside edge. Only gets 1. So now Tidehunter getting put down real low here. He's going to use the Crimson Guard. Down goes Futz. Now the Spectre looking for more. Ghostwalk is there. Meanwhile, the Watermelon trying to get himself away. He will fall to the Radiance Burn of the Bear. Rolo getting real low here. EMP to follow after he gets rooted up. And now the Zeus is going to fall to the Invoker. Rolo now finally falls there to Spectre. And Invoker grabbing himself a kill. That's 3 for 3. And the trade benefiting what looks like to be Hippo here. But it will be more gold and experience going the way of Luccini by just a little bit. So it keeps it close to even. Luccini only up here by about 1,000 gold. And that 1,000 gold's not really much. It's really just the difference between the Jakiro and the Rubik. So, Vergitas getting close to his own Radiance. That'll be coming out around the 26-minute mark. Will not counter the other Radiance, but the burn will definitely help.
That should help.
There was a Mithril Hammer, so it's BKB coming out here for Invoker early on, 24 minutes in. Tranquil Boots, 2 Ironwood Branches, and a stick here for not the Bear. Meanwhile, the Bear does have Radiance and Phase Boots, that Orb of Venom, and a Shield. Smoke coming out here from Hippo. They're looking for something. Sark is there. The lift on the Watermelon. Now Crimson Guard gets immediately popped. Ice Path on Rolo. He's going to get a little low. The Macro Pyre is used. The EMP to follow up as well. That's going to hit a couple of the guys. Enigma getting really low really quickly and going to fall to Slark. Meanwhile, the Watermelon trying to do all he can. He does not have Ravage for another 9 seconds. The Ice Path is there. Not enough. In comes the Dark Pack and the Pounce. It's going to be Lone Druid who gets credit for that kill. So 2 fall for the side of Luccini. It's those 2 big ults. It's going to be a lot of gold going the way of Hippo. So they take this tier 2 in this bottom lane and they back off. Radiance is now finished here on the Spectre. Going to be giving him a little bit more farm, but it's coming in here at 25 minutes. It's a little bit late. And it might not be what they need. So the 2 big ults down for the side of Luccini. They start to look towards Roche, but Sark's going to TP into this top lane. Maybe try to take on this Spectre. At least push her out of lane so this push is no longer happening. Guardian Greaves are out here on Enigma, have been for a little bit. Looks like a Yules is going to be there for Jakiro soon enough.
Tower is under attack.
And it's actually a ward on the other side that will spot Luccini going in here, and they do spot the ward, so maybe they back off. They don't back off. The 2 big ults are there for them if they need to defend, get this Ravage off. And coming in is Hippo. They do get the Tornado on 1. The EMP is going out. It's not actually going to land on anybody, and now Hippo back off. They're really looking to get themselves a pick off. The Bear does go in. It's getting really low, but will not fall. So they're going to heal up the Bear and summon it back in when this fight happens. Here is Roche. Gonna fall. Aegis picked up by Spectre. Here comes the Tornado. Ult thrown. Ravage thrown. Now Rolo getting really low. He's gonna fall almost immediately off the bat. Now the Ice Path, the Macro Pyre is there. Sark trying to do all he can. The Enigma getting stopped on that black hole. It was only off for a second, but 3 are already down here. It's Undying, Rubik, and Lone Druid already down. The Ghostwalk out by Invoker. He's gonna be fine, and that Tombstone is gonna cause a lot of problems for this team. but not enough for it really to matter. It was really just an annoyance during that fight, but they still managed to get themselves 3. So now gold going in the way of Luccini here, big time. The Roche as well, Aegis was not even used. So Blink finally here on the Zeus. You'd think a Blink would come out here from the Tide or Enigma, but it's not really too necessary right now. So the EMP Tornado does hit here on Spectre. Guardian Greaves used. TPing in is the Watermelon, who gets Dark Pact and he gets pounced on. The Ice Path is going to miss here, and that's probably going to let Slark run his way out.
Killing spree.
So Slark getting the kill here on Jakiro. I missed it. I was looking to see what happened with the Evernova game. And it's Evernova by 10,000 right now. Oh, take a look at this mid lane. Bear doing work. This tower getting low. About half health. No big ults for the side of Luccini right now, so they gotta try and hold them off without it. So Invoker coming in. He does have that Tornado, does have Cold Snap ready to go. 3,200 gold. He's looking towards that next item. Everybody here. Now Slark is Shadow Bladed up. He's going to be trying to look for someone to get the pounce. And he comes in behind tower. Nothing doing just yet. 2 up top here. Oof, God. That is just not in range. So Ravage is up. 30 seconds on that black hole. They're going to be looking for something a little bit better this time. Slark just farming away. 2 minutes left on this Aegis. If Luccini want to defend, now's the time. I'm not sure why you'd want to fight into Aegis for Hippo. It just leaves Spectre getting back up and with that Radiance once more. So this camp's still not up. They know there's a ward nearby. They just missed it. Enigma picking up a Rod of Atos here. Maybe to try and catch out this Invoker Slark. Diffusal Blade finally picked up here on Vergitas. And Shiva's as well, so big items coming out here for Luccini. They're ready for this next fight, and Aegis just about dead. Probably about 1 minute left here. So not sure they're going to be looking to engage in a fight where the Aegis might fall just about immediately. So this is an Ags coming the way of the Invoker, making him that much stronger. And the big item on Creep Wave Push is coming from Luccini. It's only 3 of them. This is the big ulties. The Meatball does fall. This tower probably going to fall. Shiva's Guard used here. Tombstone as well. And there's the Deafening Blast on the Watermelon. Still not enough. The Decay on 3. That's pretty good. Trying to defend if he needs to. Gem picked up here by the Enigma. Tornado EMP does come out.
Tower is under attack.
Both big ults here for Luccini. They're looking for this kill here. Gush is picked up by the Rubik. Nothing too big. Zeus with the Lightning Strike. Not going to be enough. Or not even going to be on the target. Meanwhile, Sark pushing this lane mid. There can always be a haunt in, so Spectre doesn't need to exactly be there, but now they know where this Sark is. Maybe they're looking for the black hole. They might have been looking for the black hole haunt on a Sark. Sark gonna find his victim, gonna get a pounce, gonna get the dark pack, bring him low. Here comes the ulti, here comes the haunt. Sark might be in a little bit of trouble here. Now the BKB is popped, the ulti is used, the veil is used on Zeus, and now he's trying to get the lightning strike. The gem is on the table, the pounce is there. He's actually going to get stopped by that wall. They're still trying to bring him down. He's running pretty far away. The ulti used by Zeus. Now they're trying to bring him down. The diffusal blade popped, but Sark will find his way out.
As if I wasn't slippery enough.
And while that was happening, Jakiro died. Even with all that, gem not used, but it's black hole used, and BKB popped by Sark. The loser of that definitely being Luccini, especially because they lost Enigma. They actually lost Enigma and Jakiro. So we take a quick look here at the net worth, going towards the 10,000 mark. Really quickly here for the side of Hippo. While we're paused here, I'll take another quick look here at Track Dota. And it's Evernova by 17,752. They've taken bottom and mid racks. They pretty much never gave up the lead here. Top net worth is the Juggernaut on the other side, though. So, both teams ready to go again.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Evoker and Undying looking to make a gank here with Rolo. So there is actually 4 here. Futz here as well. 3 on the side of Luccini. 2 get the Ice Path off on the Bear. Now comes the Tornado. Does miss. Oof, myth. Does miss. Sark coming in here. Does get the hit. The Sunstrike does come out. Does hit the Watermelon. Not really going to be much damage. The Shivas is here. And now the BKB popped by Sark. He's getting a little bit low here. Using that Dark Pack. He's going to be at about half health. Now the Invoker is there. The Ravage is used. Stolen by Futz. He's looking for that big time Ravage. Watermelon up against 5. He's really trying to do all he can. He gets lifted up. He's getting hit down low. He's going to fall. That's 2 dead for the side of Luccini. Both the Zeus and Tide go down, and nobody falling on the side of Hippo. Tier 2 tower taken, and even more of a lead. With 2 down, they both have buyback, but why not Siege? The Ravage isn't there, the Black Hole is not there either for another 40 seconds. This might be their time. Acropire used, interesting, it's not really that far out. Really trying to bring down this bear. And Sark gonna grab himself a tower. Does get Malfist up here. Tornado used. Tornado dodged. Or not.
Bottom tower is under attack.
So, Ghost Scepter picked up here by Zeus. Jakiro still looking for that Yules. It's been a tough game for the Jakiro. Not that much farm. Atos here. Guardian Greaves as well. For the Enigma. Spectre with that Yasha. Maybe looking for a Manta style here as quickly as possible before this next fight. Now, Invoker and Futz are going to try and take this Roche without being spotted. There's no wards for the other side here. So they bring it down about half health. Sark joins the battle, and it's going to be a quick Roche. Double damage also coming in. So smoke popped as they leave. Double damage picked up on the Slark. Invoker grabbing the Aegis. Pipe finally finished here for the Undying. Mecha and Pipe on him, maybe finishes up that Guardian Greaves to give him a sword. But he does have smoke, so he does have that open sword after that. MKB is finished here on the Sark. This is going to cause a lot of trouble. You had that Radiance miss, you had the Radiance burn, but now Spectre can be got on really fast, and without a BKB, not really much in the way of destroying her. Yules finally finished. All 5 bottom here for Luccini. So they are down just about 20,000 gold now. It's going to be a tough comeback if they want to make it. Teamfight does put them in the right way, in the right direction. They're going to need more than that. Take a look at the buyback, and Sark, Invoker, and Druid do have it, so it's really the only 3 that need it for them. Shiva's Guard finished here for the Invoker on its way. That's going to make him extra tanky here and much more of a problem. Blink finally finished here for the Enigma. Blink just about finished here for the Tide, if he goes for it. That'll leave them with no buyback. Pretty much all or nothing, and they need to stop this Rubik from getting the Ravage. So setting up here for a fight is Hippo. They're looking towards this top lane here. So pipe used, they move in, start hitting these racks, and Tornado gonna hit on just the Jakiro. Unlucky man, here comes the blink, here comes the ravage, it is on 4, here comes the ult from Zeus, the black hole used on just the invoker. They are going to pop that Aegis, but that's the only one to go down so far. Meanwhile, the macro pyre is there, the black hole is used by Futz, he gets 2! Now, Tidehunter getting really low here, Spectre getting really low here, gonna fall! That's 2 down, 3 down for the side of Luccini. Buyback is used here by Spectre, Enigma's gonna fall, there's 3 down with no buyback, and those racks are done up top. Nobody down here for the side of Hippo. BKB used by Sark. He's going to run his way out. The Meteor is here. The Shivas as well. Huge ulti stolen here by Futz. He's doing a great job with this Rubik. They take this tier 3 mid. They take these racks. And they will not fall back as now Rolo, Undying, Futz, and the Invoker work on this tier 3 bottom, these last set of racks. Little taunt action coming out here from the Undying, and it's Mega Creeps.
Bottom barracks have fallen. The Radiant now have mega creeps. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No big ultis will be coming out here from the side of Luccini. They popped all they can, nothing really there. Invoker gets another kill on this really sad Jakiro. And now Sark in base, but still hitting away here at the other team. The ulti used from Zeus, the kill on Sark finally, and they get a kill on Invoker, so Mega Creeps or not, they're going to still fight it out. That is 35,000 gold lead here for Hippo.
Death tax.
So a huge win for the side of Hippo. Futz doing a great job stealing these ultis. Has stolen Ravage multiple times this game, stolen Black Hole, and they've all been in the clutch. He may not have the highest net worth, he may not have the most kills, but by far one of the MVPs of this game. If not the MVP. So Silver Edge finished here for the Slark. Whew. Looks like Luccini's gonna need a 1980s Miracle on Ice style miracle here to do anything. They are up against Mega Creeps, they are up against a strong team, they are up against a 30,000 net worth deficit. Smoke used here, gonna back up. The only one in non-smoke, actually he was in smoke. The only one not smoked is the Sark, who does have the Silver Age, uses the Dark Pack, is gonna miss that pounce, now he's gonna get gushed up. The rest of the team coming in from the side, the BKB used here, the Veil gonna be hit on. But not really doing much. Down goes the Watermelon, does have buyback, and he will do so. The Ice Path does come out on 4. Here comes the Macro Fire. The Ravage is used. Black Hole used as well. People getting low on the side of Hippo. 3 down. They're all going to get this Slark. It's the Black Hole used by Futz. But it's not going to be enough. There's 4 down for the side of Hippo, and they're going to bring down all 5. It's a team wipe. That's the kind of miracle I was talking about. Bring down all 5, bring down this net worth, still really far out of reach, but that is the fight in this team, that they will continue to push forward and try and win this game. They don't care that they need to clean up their base every 5 seconds from Mega Creeps, they are going to fight it out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Gem. Just casual gem on the table. Octarine Core finished here for Zeus, so he will have his ult available. I think both the Enigma and the Tide are going for refreshers. You're going to need to farm up really fast here, as everybody on the side of Hippo is starting to come back. Refresher actually picked up here by the Enigma. Maybe they can hold out for 70 seconds. Don't give up that black hole.
That should help.
So, Hippo back here again. They are looking for it. It will not have enough time for Ravage to get the second on the refresher, but Ravage up in 20 seconds. And Enigma black hole up in 30, so there might be 2 black holes in this fight if they continue to sit back. Zeus, not sure he's looking for buyback here. He's going to hold on to it for the time being, but I think he's looking for maybe an Axe. Roche is up here. They might want to contest it, but the problem is to commit to and contest here. Interesting. Refresher picked up on Spectre. To commit to the contest here, they'd have to give up their base. And that's not what they want to do. So they're going to let the Roche fall. Going to be put on Lone Druid, who I think is not... I mean, the bear comes back, so it's the Radiance Burn, it's high damage output, but not sure it's the person you want the Aegis on. It's the gold, really, that matters. See what happens. They're marching down mid. Here comes the Shiva's gonna miss. That's 30 seconds without Shiva's. Now the bear getting really low here. Just has to back up. Meanwhile, the Tombstone is used. Here comes the Tornado EMP. BKB used. Zeus getting really low. Bye-bye, Jakiro. Here comes the level 25 Deafening Blast again. There's the Ravage, but not really going to do anything. The buyback is there on Zeus. Nothing really doing. Here comes the Black Hole. It's on 2. Nothing really doing there either. Enigma falls. And Zeus with that buyback, he's about to fall as well. On the back end, Futz is going to go down. Spectre going to go down. That's 4 dead. 5 dead. GG called. And Hippo take this game from Luccini 50 minutes in. So Hippo move on to the next round. The quarterfinals here, the last match of the day. They will be taking on the winner of the Evernova game. I will be back soon with that. If you want to continue watching, I'm on Twitch at twitch.tv/gamingforgout and follow me on Twitter at bcop92.